What's going on, YouTube? Project Karma bringing you another video. This one gonna be episode 9 of the Karma TV series. We decided to switch it up a little bit, give y'all some 2v2 action, and we're about to see whether or not we agree with you. That being said, go ahead and get started.
So, poll number 1, we got Bakugou and Deku versus Gon and Kilauea. Y'all see the results. How y'all feeling about this one?
This one was interesting and close. To be completely honest, I'm not surprised that it's this close. To be honest, but I was thinking to myself, like, when it comes to speed, I feel like Kilauea's lightning god mode compared to Deku's like full cowing, especially later on, it's like somewhat comparable because I don't think Bakugou would be able to keep up as far as speed with Kilauea. I think Deku's probably the only one.
Remember, this is anime only, so I don't know if you're talking about the manga or not. Just to throw that out there.
No. I'm talking about anime only. I feel like at the end of the day, because of how fast Kilauea is, and the fact that he's been a trained assassin all his life, aside from Gon being able to go into his full mode, they definitely get the win, which is good. But I still think that Deku's full cowling and then finding out he has this black whip, even though it's not really being fully used right now, he's probably the main factor on his team that would like help them even stand a chance.
So you agree with the results or nah?
Yeah, I do. Anime only. I do
anime
agree with
only.
it. Yeah.
All right. Anybody
You
disagree?
better not shoot for the other side. I don't.
You don't agree with the results?
I don't disagree.
Oh, you don't disagree?
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to
Disagree with this one?
Deku and Baku. Yeah, it's kind of hard to give it to him just for the simple fact that Gon and Killer will also have a lot of experience outside of just like normal means. I feel like a lot of times the stuff that Deku and Killer are going against is pretty much like life or death. It's not really like chill. I feel like Deku and Bakugou go a lot of stuff, it'd be chill. You know what I mean?
Kind of, because
like,
I mean, I'm including the movies too. I'm not gonna take that away from them.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's big experience, especially the picture we use. Like, that's pretty big experience that they went through together.
Yeah, I feel like as far as though, like if we look at the Chimera art of that in general, I feel like I don't know if Deku and Bakugou would have got through that, in my opinion. So I'm not sure.
Fair enough. Where you at with it, Kalu?
I mean, honestly, I would have figured that the results would have been a little more in favor of Deku and Bakugou. That's just me personally. I still think they lose, but I think they'd be able to give them a little bit to go, especially since Deku's not at 100% right now.
I mean, given the results, it's still pretty close. Like,
it's pretty close.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I can't be. I personally am not mad at the. Normally Instagram do us dirty. I'm not mad at these results at all. To be honest, this was 54 people. So the 54 people, I'm gonna shout y'all out a little bit because this is pretty good. Normally y'all butt with the results. I like this. I like this. But yeah, here's the
76 votes.
Yeah, 76 votes. Gon and Kilauea kind of killed it on Twitter. I ain't gonna hold you. They was kicking Bakugou and Deku's ass on Twitter.
More like it to me.
But I know this gonna make Ruben happy. But yeah, this
Yes, sir.
I thought it was pretty good on Twitter and Instagram, given the results that we had. But round 2, we had Asta and Yuno versus the Mob Brothers. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was giving me the feeling of the last one too. I'm not gonna hold you. It was pretty close. When I don't think this one should be as close as the last one, even though y'all know how I feel about Mob. But what y'all think about it?
It definitely should not have been this close. I think just Mob alone by himself
that's
would be able to kind of wash both of them. So I don't quite surprised if this was just more people just voting who they knew. More or less.
I think that's what this
That's
one
what
was.
I think
exactly.
it came down to, because Mob at 100% would like smash both of them to the ground and like crush them. Like that's not even the
No
people
question.
who voted in this cap. That's all
I think their brother's just like a little bit of sprinkles on the top, man.
I mean, the brother's not
Yeah.
weak either, but
Mhm.
Mob is just, his power output is just so crazy within the show that it's like, it's crazy to even think that Asta and Yuno can even compete against them at all. This one had about 56 votes. Here, let me switch on over, show y'all the Twitter real quick.
Now that's
163 votes. Yeah, clearly the people on Twitter understood that the Mob brothers ain't no joke for real.
We seen Mob cry and then beat that joke to death.
Yeah.
Like, why you not hitting me? She was like, because you a girl. She
Yeah.
like, I need permission. And then she just got clapped. I don't think it's nothing really more you can do to that.
Yeah, that man turned in the future and said, say less. But let's go ahead and move over to the next one, since that one, I feel like this one's pretty easy. It's gonna be a wash regardless. Round, what is this, 3? We got Yuji and Toto versus Luffy and Zoro. Now keep in mind that this Luffy and Zoro is from the Sky Pia arc. I tried to keep it, fair, or close enough to where Jujutsu Kaisen anime only can actually compete. But what y'all think about this one? Let's start with you, Khalil.
Considering the Skype arc, I'm kind of surprised that it's a bigger watch they think it is, because one of the main things is Luffy and him being resistant to blunt force, and you need Haki to actually take a stab at him. Sorry for the spoilers, but that's basically the only way to really beat Luffy or any kind of person that has this kind of intangibles. And to be honest, I feel like cursed energy may be the way to go to actually target the soul or whatever to actually get to hurt him. So I'm surprised that a lot of people didn't lean towards their way. But Luffy and Zoro, they're still on a grander scale when it comes to attacking and all that, and they're also fast as hell. So there's that. But I still would have gave them a bit more of a chance than what they gave them on Instagram.
Yeah, this is another about 55 votes for this one. What the rest of y'all think about it? I'm surprised it's not a wash, to be honest, because I expect One Piece to win everything regardless, off of straight favoritism. What you got, Amari?
I was about to say popularity, yeah.
Oh, without a doubt, in popularity, they're gonna win. But I ain't gonna hold you, Mike. But I'm starting to think that, depending on when we see the Twitter polls, that Twitter kind of seems to have more sense
than
as
our
far
IG?
as voting when it comes to our IG. I just feel like it's a popularity contest
with
over
the
here.
IG. Here, we can see the Twitter polls. Twitter, 143 votes. This one was closer. Oh, you are right.
I don't know.
You're right.
Twitter people kind of,
Dang,
they kind of making sense over there.
that's kind of wild.
I mean-
I wasn't expecting that. What you got, Ant?
Only reason why I say you gotta look at it from the standpoint of it's in the Skypiea arc. I don't think Luffy and Zoro were that strong, like super strong, like how they are later on in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they might be fast, but are they really that fast to deal with the Toto, the clapping and everything, stuff like that? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the best of friendo combo, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how fast they really are.
I mean, that's
So
why
I
I
can see
added
why
in.
it's that close.
That's why I added in a little Skypiea arc, because I'm like, this. I felt like that was the perfect place to keep them matched up.
No,
Matched
I
up.
do agree with you on there, Mike. Because from what I'm watching in the anime, the Skypiea arc is definitely a good place. Because once you get to the Navy and all that stuff,
The Water 7 and everything else. I
Yeah,
think that's where
that's
Luffy
when
starts
it-
getting the wild
second
stuff.
gear, that is over. So
Okay.
you did a good job with that one,
All right, bet. Yeah.
putting it there. And I like said the clap with Toto definitely would change up the way that they fight.
Do y'all think that Luffy and Zoro would still be able to pull it off against these two?
I think so.
What
I
do you think
so too.
at the Skypiea arc? What do you think the major factor will be to help them pull it off? Or do you really think it should be close?
To be completely honest, I kind of just thought about this, and Twitter kind of is making more sense, because we're thinking if they're going out in an all-out battle, right?
Mhm.
Technically, if Yuji, to the very last point where he doesn't feel like he can fight, he could still call out Sukuna.
Oh, that's
Sukuna is still a part of Yuji.
that is a pretty good
So
trump
to
card.
put them in a domain,
That's true.
I don't think Luffy and Zoro would even know what to do at that point.
Huh. That's
yeah,
a
I,
fair,
didn't even,
that's
I
a
forgot all about that.
pretty fair
Yeah,
point,
I
honestly.
literally just thought about that. So I feel
could
that
be a
would be that
stalemate.
trump card.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I like that. But,
Yeah.
y'all let us know down below who y'all got in this fight, including Sukuna, because Sukuna and Yuji are a package deal.
One and the same.
But
They connected.
let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This is round 4. we got Subaru and Otto versus Mikey and Dracon from Tokyo Revengers. Amari, who you got in this one?
Okay,
or do you
so
agree
straight with the hands?
Uh-huh.
Without a doubt, Mikey and Dracon is
Mhm.
like slapping Otto and Subaru, because I don't even think Otto knows how to fight. He just calls, animals and all that to fight for him, which would still be interesting in the fight, because I don't think they would expect that. And then, like I said, I know that Subaru doesn't really show the capacity to use his newfound ability very often, but I do think that his little invisible hand that he got from what was it, Sloth or something like that, I feel like would catch either one of them off guard. If he was to hit Mikey, especially with that, because he hit Garf and we saw how durable Garf is, I think that could, I don't know if it would kill Mikey, to be honest, because it's some magical hand, but if we're just talking about straight hands, Mikey and Draken got it. The Subaru's trump card would be the crazy thing.
I feel like Mikey would do that little split kick he do to all the other people and kick him in his temple and he'd be asleep. I feel like that's what happened to Subaru. I don't know. I feel like as far as we talking about like what hands, like Amari is saying, we've seen Draken fight multiple people at one time. We've seen him fight like gangs of people at one time, and we've seen Mikey do pretty much the same. So I don't really think either one would really be able to do anything. But if we talking about like just in general, Otto is being able to call like animals and stuff like that, I feel like it depends on the setting, because if we look at Tokyo Revengers, they're like in a city. I don't think there's a whole lot of animals around like that. I feel like Otto's only good in like certain circumstances. I don't think he can call animals from across the world. So I feel like it would make it pretty much even. They would probably still have to fight with the hands, and I don't think they'd beaten Mikey or Draken in a fight, like actual hand.
Fair enough. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. You pointed it out to me. Subaru and Otto are going to win this one hands down. I ain't gonna hold you. It shouldn't even be this close. And I think, of course, the Twitter found it out, but not because of what you said, Amari, because Subaru cannot die. So
Well,
how is he can't lose?
Technically he can't lose.
So it's just like that one fight we had with them. Like, what you gonna do? Keep killing me? I mean, I guess you
like
can.
Mikey will knock him out and kill him, but he's just gonna come right back. So it won't
he's
matter.
gonna lose till he wins.
And then he would come back knowing how they fight too. So I mean, that already puts them at a disadvantage. They don't know how to handle that.
And I don't think they know how to handle that. And if you can't kill them, you literally can't kill them. So Twitter again with the clutch. I gotta admit, Twitter, y'all.
I'm saying Twitter gets it.
Don't make me pick, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So let's move on to the last one. All right. Final round. We got Shinra and Arthur versus Suna and Dino. Ant, you want to start this one off? What you think about these results?
Or
I guess
seeing from these results, it kind of makes sense.
Kind of makes sense. What you think?
It makes sense because of Shinra's speed and everything. You know what I mean? I don't know how fast, because like I said, from what we've done with what's his name, Suna, I believe.
Yeah.
People have said that he's light speed and the mastery of fire and everything like that. So I'm not really sure, because I never really watched this show. But what we've seen from Shinra, I feel like Shinra's speed alone pretty much speed blitzes a lot of different verses, like different universes anyway. So if they're able to deal with the speed blitz, then maybe. But other than that, I don't really see them really doing that much. And we've seen Arthur kind of like fight with Shinra, like when he was in that demon form in season, what was that, 2, I believe. And Arthur had to fight him and stuff like that. So
yeah, I feel you. I kind of want to know what Amari said, because Amari's our Hitman Reborn representative, Ruben too. So what do both of y'all think? I know Ruben might be a little biased with this one, so I'm gonna start with you, Amari.
To be completely honest, I do feel like knowing Suna, and like I said, Suna has the Mach speed and the mastery of fire. He would be able to handle the speed blitz, because Suna himself, kind of the way he fights, is 1-2 speed blitz and also handle if he's speed blitzed against. And then, like I said, he has different accessories to him that can either stop against an attack or summon like he has this other animal thing with him that combines with his firepower to make it even stronger. And because Shinra only uses fire, if Suna, basically does that little I forget what the move is, but he takes in Shinra's fire attacks, it's just making Suna stronger. So I feel like, surprisingly, I don't agree with how much of a wash. But then again, Reborn is old, so if you didn't watch it, I can't blame you for not, voting for him.
I feel you.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Ruben, you agree with these results as I bring up the Twitter? Oh my lord, good God.
Yeah, that's what I said.
73 votes. I mean, sheesh.
Okay. I am going to say I do disagree.
Okay.
Maybe it is the bias, but as the same of what Amari said, Suna really can't lose to fire. Like, he is like the master of fire. Now the plasma sword might give him problems, but I think it's more so up to Dino at that point to handle Arthur, and still not knowing exactly how fast Arthur is, or even how fast Shinra is, because when they turned Ultra Instinct at the end of the show, like, that's really all we've seen. We don't know how fast he's gotten at after that point, but he that whole like 1 second thing he did against that demon or whatever, he got from someone else, and he can't do that on his own. Plus, for Arthur to even really be relevant, he gotta be crazy. Like, he gotta be weird in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's too many factors going on for like Arthur and Shinra to really like be able to put down what they put down when Suna and Dino can just fight.
Yeah.
They just do what they gotta do and they can win.
Yeah.
So y'all thinking
I agree.
that it should be the opposite? Suna and Dino should have the 71 to the 29 of
I don't necessarily think it should be 70. Like, I'm not saying it's a wash, but I do think Suna and them have the edge.
If you saying Suna can't lose the fire, I mean, what else they gonna use to beat him?
I mean, they got Arthur.
He gonna throw the sword? He ain't like speed. Yeah, maybe he is.
Like I said, I don't know how fast he is.
That's fair. So we'll leave it up to you guys in the comment section below. Who do you think will win, Shinra and Arthur or Suna and Dino? So if you guys want to keep seeing this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, show us some love, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.